Recording in progress.
Oh shoot!
Wait, what?
Every
What
time.
You said it right when I was about to go. What?
Oh yeah.
But don't worry, we'll leave this in. So, what's up, guys? It's the Post Pro Podcast, episode 54. Sebastian has ascended to Cloud City, and he's feeling better. Even though last episode he wasn't sick, but he was sick. Now he's feeling a bit better. So that's good to hear. So, hop right into it. Movie news. Sebastian, it's your segment. Go ahead.
We got a lot of movie news. So unfortunately, I got hospitalized, so I was not unable to attend the Dune preview, but they showed the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then they showed a conversation between Mr. Villeneuve and I think it was just like him talking about the movie, and then he showed his favorite scene of the entire movie, which is kind of just weird that they would show that. It's like, oh, hey, here's my favorite scene from the movie, and they like showed a scene that he loves apparently. And then they showed the trailer, and then they dropped the trailer today, and trailer looks good. It didn't show too much. There was like one shot in the trailer that kind of bothered me though. It looked really weird. Again, I can't really talk about it because I don't think any of you guys have watched it yet.
No,
Am I wrong? Yeah, there's just this really weird shot in the trailer that kind of bothered me. And then Timothée Chalamet, he has these like blue eyes. Looks really funny. So excited. Looks good.
Well, actually, I'm kind of glad we didn't go see that then.
Yeah, it's really strange.
It gives away like the first 10 minutes and then like his favorite scene he shot.
Yeah,
I was about to say like first 10 minutes. It sounds kind of fun.
That's why I didn't want to go see it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to go see it for that reason. You guys were like, okay, and you still planned on seeing it anyway.
Well, I'm just surprised they didn't advertise it like, hey, we'll show you the first 10 minutes of the movie. They didn't advertise it like that at all. It's like, oh, Dune sneak preview. So I was like, oh, okay. I thought they were just going to show some behind the scenes and like the trailer. I thought that's all it was.
Then again, I did see the Tenet teaser, which was like essentially the first 7 minutes of the movie back in IMAX.
Yeah, and that got you really excited.
That did get really, really excited. So who knows? Maybe I would have really enjoyed this Dune.
But anyway,
either way.
We also got the poster for Mr. Jordan Peele's new movie, which I didn't really know that he was working on one. It's called Nope. I just think it's just such a weird title for a film. But we got Daniel Kaluuya and we got Steven Yeun coming out. Coming out in 2022, a year from
coming out
today,
exactly, a year from today.
Which the poster's got like a cloud with like a I don't know, like a balloon or something. I don't know. It looks really weird and great. Of course, every time we decide to do the podcast, of course they have to be going outside my yard. So anyway. We got some Black Panther casting, dude. God damn it. We got some Black Panther casting news. We got Michaela.
It's okay, Sebastian. Just talk through it.
Yeah, it's
Cole.
Far less loud.
It's really loud, but anyway. So got some Black Panther casting. Looks like they're moving forward with that. We also got Batgirl casting today as well for the HBO Max movie. Leslie Grace will be playing Barbara Gordon for the Batgirl movie. So cool, I guess. I don't really care. We also have an Army of the Dead sequel coming with Mr. Zack Snyder directing. Oh, yes. And then weird thing I noticed, Green Knight was pulled from UK release.
Really?
Weird?
Yeah.
Odd.
Just really odd. Thought that
like
was worth
a theatrical release.
Yes.
Like, is it still like?
Yeah, it was just
go
pulled
to streaming, or is it going to go to
it was
like
just
rent?
pulled from a UK? It says it was pulled from UK release.
Just UK. So we're still seeing it.
It says.
It would be fucking weird to like pull it from US like a week before it comes out.
It was scheduled to show up there at August 6th, and then it was just pulled until further notice. So anyway. Last thing worth of mention is Mr. David Gordon Green, the man behind the Halloween remake, is making a Exorcist sequel. And he says it will be a sequel to the original.
Okay. So it's literally going to be exactly what happened to Halloween. There's already sequels to The Exorcist,
Yes.
and it's just going to retcon those sequels. And okay, I don't know, that's kind of dumb.
He says The Exorcist has been written. That was one of my pandemic projects. It's not inaccurate. I like all the Exorcist movies, and not only do I like them, I think they fall into the acceptable mythology for what I'm doing. I'm not saying pretend that The Exorcist 2 never happened. That's fine. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, I guess we're getting another Exorcist movie.
Okay, is that going to be his thing now? He directs sequels.
And then I lied. Actually, the last thing I'm going to mention is just for Collin. They announced the Injustice DC animated movie voice cast.
Okay, cool.
And got some all right people. We got Anson Mount as Batman, which is pretty interesting. Jillian Jacobs as Harley Quinn. And Justin Hartley as Superman. And they got a little screenshot of it. It looks exactly like the game. Pretty excited. So that's all the movie news I have for this week.
All right. Anyone else have any movie news or
No?
No? Alrighty. Let's move on to what we watched. I will start it off because I watched 3 movies since Seven Samurai. The first
I've got a correction. You can't start it off because you picked this week.
Oh, you're
an idiot.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that. Shoot.
what a fool. Come on.
Damn it.
Well, he just rage quit.
Yeah.
You heard it
I'll
here.
start
Colin
off.
Bass Knight has
I'm
quit the
back.
Post Pro podcast.
Oh, I realized when I watched that I was forgetting.
Oh, so you
I'll
did watch
start it
that.
up.
Right.
All right, go ahead, Thomas.
It was just Scooby-Doo. How did I forget that we watched Scooby-Doo?
Oh.
Oh my God! I forgot we watched Scooby Doo.
What? How did you guys forget that?
I'm surprised you didn't tell me. I was like, I know I watched something else this week.
Well, no,
You-
no, Thomas, I totally
I did-
forgot we watched it. I'm not gonna lie, totally forgot.
Well, no, I was talking to Colin yesterday, and I was like, for sure,
Yeah.
like, I watched
Well,
something
I
else
honestly,
this week.
I figured you would have remembered because.
Yeah, but I was saying that I watched nothing else but Pig.
Oh, okay. Well.
That is true.
I mean, it is pretty fun.
Yeah, I totally forgot. we watched
All right. Well, I'll start up. Yeah, Scooby-Doo, the live action, the first one. Really funny, really nostalgic. It's great. Honestly, like terrible CGI. It's just a good time. Yeah, if you have nostalgia for those movies, you should rewatch them. And Pig.
Hey.
I'll speed run because I didn't really watch anything crazy. I don't know what I left out on. Literally, I only watched one other movie this week besides Pig. I watched the last Fear Street movie that came out, the 1666 one, and it was all right. Again,
I heard that was the
This-
best one.
it was, but the thing is, they're all like pretty like mediocre. Like I'm not gonna like say that like any of them are like great. They're all just fine. Like they're just like a fun like. Especially since like I watched the first 2 with my girlfriend, like they're just a movie you throw on and just kind of, it's just a generic horror movie made by Netflix that's just aimed at fucking people mowing the lawn, dude.
It's okay.
Very generic, just young adults / like kind of adult horror movies because the kills are brutal in these movies and they're fine. They're nothing really great. The whole trilogy is just fine. There's just really nothing to say that's like overly amazing about it. They're just fine. And then I watch Pig.
Pig.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
Burkhart?
Yeah, I watched a lot of weird stuff, but not like a lot of stuff. So I don't even know. Like Being There, guys. You ever heard of Being There? It's like Forrest Gump. So I guess Thomas would like it. Thomas, you like Forrest Gump? Huh?
No, I don't. I quite dislike Forrest Gump.
Who likes Forrest Gump? God damn. Who am I thinking of? It's probably not one of you. It's probably like someone likes Forrest Gump. And like,
I mean, plenty of
I
people
don't
like
know.
Forrest
Freaks me
Gump.
out. No, I know, but like normally it's like not people that I've ever met, and I feel like someone that I have met is like, oh yeah, like they've just mentioned it offhand, like I like that, and I'm like, really. Anyway, Being There is like, what if Forrest Gump actually made sense, or
Okay.
was made by like a person with vision. It's actually like legitimately like great performance in the lead role instead of, So anyway, yeah. I mean, I honestly like. I watched Body Heat. It's a noir. What do you want me to say? It's fun. Watched Pig last night.
Pig.
Then I actually, yeah, Pig. Yeah, Pig.
Pig.
Pig. Yeah. And then I finished The Piano Teacher last night, a Haneke movie, which is far more upsetting than Funny Games, which is saying something. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, like, for the first like 90 minutes, I was like, oh yeah, this is like fun in the way that Funny Games is. It's like, very explicit, very maybe metatextual isn't exactly the right word, not exactly in the way that Funny Games is, but I don't know. It's definitely like exacting and making a comment on society that's very like obtuse and direct.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is fun. And then the last 30 minutes, just like, God, I don't know. Also, like, far more explicit than Funny Games. Not in terms of violence, just in terms of like, yeah, I don't even know if I want to say it. It's just like vomit. Yeah, I don't know.
In terms of vomit?
Yeah, there's like a vomit scene. It's like, Isabelle Huppert goes to like, I guess like suck a guy's cock, and then she starts like throwing up, and I'm like, wow,
no.
I did not see that.
You're
coming.
giving
no.
Oh god, you're giving me PTSD right now.
No, I know
What?
exactly. So anyway, moving right along. Yeah, I don't know. It's certainly a movie, I guess. I really honestly,
I guess. Kind of a movie.
I don't know. Well, no, it definitely is a movie, but I'm just saying, like, far more than Funny Games. This is like something that, like, it's upsetting to watch, like, legitimately.
Damn.
Go ahead and add it to the watch list.
Well, that's why I
He
wasn't
just heard he heard
necessarily-
about the throw up, and Collin just immediately added that to the watch list.
Yeah.
I was like,
So, yeah.
I'm in now.
I'm in.
God, but I mean, that's it, honestly. So, like,
All right.
Oh, wow.
well, I feel like I didn't mention like one or two other movies, but I don't know. I've been watching a lot of 30 Rock this week, so, and I have class, which is,
Again,
Classic
time.
class.
Yeah.
So
Classic
now-
class. That's class.
Classic class. All right, so now I'll go. Sorry about that little mix-up at the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. Like,
Oh yeah, I didn't even fucking mention. Yeah, I watched Scooby Doo. I totally forgot again.
you forgot again.
It's just
All
like,
of us are forgetting about the fact that we watched Scooby-Doo.
dude. Okay, yeah, because it's just like a movie, and
A masterpiece.
it's a movie, and it's really bad and really good at the same time.
Right, yeah. And I mean, I watched these really not too long ago. I think it was at the beginning of this year. But yeah, I mean, Scooby-Doo, it's a terribly made movie, but, the cast is perfect. The production design is fun. Nothing really makes sense, but it's a good time. It's just, nostalgia, childhood classic. That's all you can say. It's a good time.
It is.
The first Purge, I have caught up with my Purge series. The first Purge. So I actually had seen this one before back in 2018. Group of friends at the Crystal River Regal said, "Hey,
dude.
you guys want to go watch the first Purge?" And I was like, "No, I haven't seen any of the Purge movies." And they were like, "Collin, it's the first Purge. It's like first in the chronology." And I was like, "No, I haven't seen any of the Purge movies." And eventually they, convinced me to tag along. It was a hilarious time in theaters, fun time with the group because it was just so bad. Not as fun watching alone in your apartment, without friends on the big screen.
No, dude, same thing happened to me. Like me and like my group of friends, we went and saw it at Regal for the half off movie day, and everyone was there for it. It was a packed, sold out theater for the first Purge, and everyone in the theater was clowning on the movie because it was so terrible. So everyone's hysterically laughing in the theater. I'm surprised no one came in and told us to be quiet, dude, because everybody in the theater was just laughing their asses off because it was so terrible. So many terrible one-liners, so many just terrible like dialogue and like quotes. The movie was just it was truly a amazing theater experience.
Yeah, it's a really bad movie, and it does honestly nothing. Now that I know the context of the Purge verse, it's really just the first Purge, and there's nothing there. I mean, it's pretty bad all around. Though it's not as annoying as Election Year. Election Year is still the worst one in my opinion, just because of how frustrated I was watching it. This one is not as annoying. I wouldn't say it's annoying. It's just bad, and that might be because I rewatched it, so I knew what to expect. But yeah, first Purge pretty bad. All that's left is the Forever Purge, and I think this is the last one of the series. So,
Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Never have to watch it.
It's a Forever Purge.
That's it.
I can't wait to watch it.
Oh man,
I'm watching it pretty soon.
are you gonna see it?
Well, yeah, I want to watch it, but I don't know if I want to go to the theater and watch it. To be honest with you,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But,
it's one of those movies I will watch
I
online.
guess. Were you already on Pig?
yeah, and then Pig. Then I watched Pig. Pig.
This could be the fastest post-pro podcast of all time.
This really
be
could.
it.
So,
Pig.
let's get into it. Pig. Obviously, Sebastian wasn't there to join us at the movies last night to watch Pig, but he did watch it. So, Pig. Honestly, I don't really have a lot to say on this. I thought it was.
Yeah, me neither.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Starts out really nice. I was most impressed by the cinematography. And,
Cinematography is fucking gorgeous. Actually.
Yeah, it was a very good looking movie.
shooting on location up in the Oregonian forest.
Directorial debut.
Really looked nice. I liked the score. It had a good sense of atmosphere. Premise was simple, effective.
Interesting. I mean, like, there were some weird moments.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it was super, like, grounded, and there's, like, the underground fighting room for cook workers.
Chefs, yeah.
It was just, like, you know? Well, yes.
I feel like there were a lot of things kind of thrown in this movie that, so, like, specifically the underground chef fighting ring. And there were a couple other moments, but I was getting, like, Under the Silver Lake vibes, kind of. Not as surreal as that movie is, but just because of how it is sort of like an odyssey through the city.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's kind of figuring out things, lots of characters interconnected to try and piece together what's happening. It was, I don't know. I really don't even know what to think about this movie. Like, I liked it, but there were,
me too.
I didn't love it. I feel like there are lots of things that could have been done better, specifically with some of the plot points and characters.
Yeah.
I felt like there was a lot that was kind of set up, but then never really, I don't know. I guess kind of just wanted more from certain things.
We're missing the obvious here. We got to talk about Nic Cage.
Sure. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Nic Cage.
Okay. He's one of the 10 greatest actors of all time. There. Okay. We're done talking.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought he was excellent.
Obviously.
From all
When's
the,
he back?
like,
When's he back?
I wouldn't necessarily say he's just bad in a lot of movies. It's just like he doesn't. Stupid people mowing the lawn, dude. Leave me alone, bro.
Yeah, it's annoying, but like we can still totally hear you. So.
Yeah, I know, but it's much louder on my end. But
yeah, I get that.
So anyway, he was just, I don't know. Like, I liked his performance like a lot more than I've seen in like his previous movies, like Willy's Wonderland. He was fine in that, but he never said a word. A lot of his, partially facetious when I say he's never bad. I just don't think I've seen any of his like actually bad movies. Oh, I've seen almost every Nic Cage movie pretty much, except like I haven't seen a lot of his like
that's
past couple of year trash movies. Well, no, there's like a
like
lot of those.
You said you saw like almost every Hitchcock movie, and it's like, oh, there are actually like hundreds of Hitchcock movies. I think it's the same for Nicolas Cage. Nicolas
Cage has like a whole bunch of like terrible movies that he just like signed on to get a quick paycheck that I haven't seen, that are just like him, like just like a random like plot driven movie that's just like him. Like, you know what I'm talking about. But he legitimately kind of surprised me in this movie. I haven't seen Nic Cage give like a really good performance like this in quite a bit.
So I can't say, I kind of, I guess, put expectations on myself because I had heard that like Nic Cage, this is like the best Nic Cage performance ever. Like, he should get nominated for Oscar and all this. Crazy. And I was like, really? And so then I watched it and I was like, yeah, I mean, he was good. He was fine.
Yeah.
Nothing particularly amazing. And he has a few moments of those Nic Cage moments. Specifically, I know Thomas and I were laughing quite a bit when he stole the bike.
Where he screamed at
he threw that guy out of the way.
I kind of honestly wanted a bit more of that. I feel like it was missing maybe a bit more Nic Cage crazy.
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I really liked his performance in this movie. I just kind of liked the way he was showing his emotions, kind of just like through like his like just not really like saying much. You could just like tell that this man is just broken. Like he never cleaned his face for almost the entire movie.
Yeah.
He's just got blood on his face.
Yeah.
And that scene with the kid, that was probably my favorite scene in the movie, where he was just like talking to the kid. I used to live here.
It was very intense because I was
Yeah.
so
strange.
ready for like like the mother to come out and be like, oh, freak out and like attack Nic Cage or something.
No, you just had a nice conversation with the kid. I was
Don't
like,
worry.
that's pretty
If the
nice.
mother came out, all I had to do was just, oh, I'm Robin something, and then
Yeah, I'm Robin Feld.
walks away.
Exactly. That was kind of cool how
I mean, the actual
like, he had such a
lunch scene was
reputation
pretty
across
cool.
the.
Yeah. I mean,
He's just
but
like the
but,
best chef of all time.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I literally, my review on Letterboxd was, it's canon now that Nicolas Cage is a
I
professional
can't
chef.
believe he stole the pig just to kill the pig. That's so weird.
Well, he did
Well,
not steal it. Just to
No,
kill
it was because
Yeah,
the
it
people
was
beat
because-
up the people that kidnapped the pig beat it up too bad, and it like died.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
Yeah.
talking about it was like we didn't have enough space for it, so we killed it.
No, because
guess I
they
missed
remember
that.
like when they grabbed it, like they
Mhm.
just hit it,
It was
too
rough.
hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I thought was a little
That thing was very
anticlimactic.
sad.
Yeah, well, like it was just like, oh damn, like this.
I don't
dude's
know
just
if it
fucking
was
dead. I wouldn't call it anticlimactic,
because it
but it was
definitely
just
built
kinda like,
to
damn.
something. But I was just like, I was like, I was kind of rooting for Nic Cage to get his pig back because I think we can all agree the pig was the best part of the movie.
I think so. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Noah,
Nick
Thomas, and I,
Cage.
last night we were like, we all agreed that we wanted more.
The one thing we definitely agree on is there's not enough pig.
Not
I
enough
would.
pig.
I don't know. I mean, the cinematography is probably like about on par with the pig. They're both like pretty good. You know?
Yeah, I'd
enough
agree.
pig.
I
love
wanted
the
more
pig.
Nick Cage pig moments, because every time he was with the
Yeah.
pig, I was like, this is sweet. This
Yeah,
is
very
just so
wholesome.
nice
Yeah.
seeing Nick Cage walking around with the pig.
Yeah, I mean, like the prettiest scene of the whole movie was when like the flowers like dropping over the pig. That was like it was nice.
Yeah,
And
the
I love
truffle
when
hunt
he-
sequence at the beginning. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is cool.
I love how like halfway through the movie, he's also just like, oh, you know what? I don't even need the pig. I just love her.
Yeah.
I can find the
Yeah.
truffles on my own. And I was like,
Just
damn,
look at the trees.
he really loves that pig.
Another thing.
Honestly, I was
Oh, go ahead, Noah.
well, just like that specific revelation. I was like, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like obvious subtext, right? It's not like he really needed to say it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though.
I mean, are you a truffle expert?
Yeah, are you the truffle expert?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I feel like it's obvious through like, I don't know, whatever.
Just his relationship with his,
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah.
it could have been billed as like a huge twist. Like, actually, he didn't even need the pig, and it doesn't really feel
he
like
is a pig,
shattering or anything.
and he can
Yeah.
find truffles on his own.
No, that would have been the best twist.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
he
holy
turns into like the Saw killer with the pig mask,
Mm.
and then it becomes a Saw movie.
Yeah, I would have, would have been a better way
that,
to
that
go with
would
this,
have
right?
been.
Pig saw. Get it?
Dude, that's a good name. You should start writing that.
Oh yeah. I'll hit up Chris Rock and write a sequel to Spiral.
Yeah,
Saw.
even though Spiral flopped.
I'm gonna let it spin like a spiral.
All right.
But yeah, Pig.
Pig.
It's
I'm with Collin.
decent.
It's good.
I feel like
I'm also with Collin. It's good.
yeah. I feel like we talked about this last night, but I feel like maybe a rewatch now that we know what.
Yeah.
From
What's it? Yeah.
Definitely not
Um,
what I expected.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. But I didn't really know how to articulate what I was expecting.
I didn't expect it to be a
it was
culinary
just-
film.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah. It was just very different than what I was expecting. But it made me laugh. Maybe the ending was quite like effectively somber, and it looked really nice. So yeah, not a bad movie.
Yeah, by no means.
For a directorial debut as well, it's very impressive.
Very like interesting film for a directorial debut as well.
Michael Cernasky, I'm gonna be looking out for what he does, because I honestly that's solid directorial debut.
Any other thoughts from anyone?
It was funny. The last thing I'll say is I read a review and it was basically talking about how like Pig is basically like the anti John Wick because you think it's gonna like go into like he's gonna go on this like revenge like bloodbath to like kill everyone with his pig, but it's not. It's like a complete deconstruction of the revenge genre and how he doesn't do anything. And there was like a whole thing about just like how this movie is literally the anti John Wick because it's to the complete opposite. And I thought that was pretty interesting to think about because it's literally that's what it is. It's the anti John Wick. It's the opposite of like the anti revenge movie because he doesn't
much more subdued.
Yeah, he doesn't go out for his revenge. He's just on a quest to find his pig. It's just
I mean, yeah, definitely would be a worse movie if it did take that.
Yeah, if it just became like a revenge movie.
So for that, I do appreciate and like it. So Pig.
But then again, like that would be a like a classic Nic Cage role, I think. You know?
Oh, by the way, Nic Cage. Nick Cage did.
I mean, yeah, which is why I think this is good because it doesn't have like a classic Nic Cage freak out moment because we've seen enough of those and like as good as they are.
Yeah. That's right.
Just so you guys know, Nick Cage did cook in this movie.
Oh, really?
Like, he was actually cooking. Yeah, all the scenes with him cooking, that was actually him cooking.
Yeah, method acting.
He learned to cook.
He learned how to become a
because they did credit the chefs who made at least a couple of the meals. In the
yeah, he learned to cook from Chef Gabriel Rucker.
Right. Shout out.
Good on him.
Yeah, so Pig?
Pig. We want to go around and give ratings.
Yeah?
Yeah. At the time.
Who's picking that, Noah?
I won't give
we
it
have
a
2 minutes 50. Are we gonna try and finish this in 250?
We can finish this in 2.5 minutes.
Is it my pick?
Yeah, whose pick is it?
I honestly don't know. Who's
pick? I don't think Noah's picked in a while.
Sebastian,
out of some
me.
podcasts.
Then I think it is Noah. It's Noah. Yeah, because Thomas, you're usually fourth in the lineup, right?
I'm giving Pig a 7.
All right, I'm giving it an 8. As I like literally frantically try to discover what the fuck I'm doing. God damn it!
I'm giving it a
also
6.
on a 7. You're on a 6.
A 7. Yeah.
So a 7, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, sure.
7 out of 10. Not bad. Pig. 7 out of 10.
For a Nick Cage movie.
For a Nick Cage movie.
All right, Noah, get your pick quick.
He's got a minute 50. You give him some time. You know, don't be too stressed.
Right, I might just have to pick something that I've seen already, which is fine.
I mean,
you can go to randommoviepicker.org.
Yeah, if we want.
Yeah, you can do
1
that.
minute and 50 seconds. That's a great idea.
I'm in at 30 now.
All right.
No,
yeah, good. I actually keep doing that because then I might just pick the first thing that's like on my fucking feed or what I'm looking at like at the moment. Okay, so just keep counting down in 15-second intervals.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right, minute 15. Pig.
Is this available to watch anywhere else? Yes. Oh, perfect. Okay. Hold on. Let me just check this really quickly.
Okay, sure.
What are we at now?
We're at a minute.
Okay.
No, you just get something out there, Noah. Just say it. Say it so the world can know.
I have it. I'm just making sure that it's on Tubi right now. Okay, it is. Okay. I'm picking Between the Lines from 1977, directed by Joan Micklin Silver. It's a story about a newsroom. It's on apparently the Criterion Channel and Tubi, and you can also rent it from YouTube if it disappears from Tubi. So
okay, it's called Between the Lines.
It is called Between the Lines. I've already logged it, so if you need to find it, just look for that. But yeah, 1977, Between the Lines.
Alrighty, and with that, we only have like 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Pig, 7 out of 10, not bad. Yeah, good movie. Pig. Next episode, we're going to be talking about Between the Lines. And
it's a pretty horrible pick, by the way, but I like it. So.
Oh, it's okay. It's a horrible pick. Well,
I just what they're going to be to talk about. I don't even know. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Anyway,
well, podcast out.